boys, old redneck battler here with another Wi-Fi battle. Got a battle here against Casey Cameron. He's a good old folk of mine. He followed me on Twitter. I follow him on Twitter. He uploads battles too. Now make sure to check his channel out. It'll be in the description. Alright boys, let's get this rodeo going. So yeah, this is an NU match right here, and I'm going to send out my big old seismitoad with all those warts and stuff. He goes for the Typhlosion Explosion. He withdraws Typhlosion right here, and he actually goes to his Quagsire, which is bullshit because we're both the same type. I was like, oh no, I ain't going to stay in here. This bullfrog going away. I'm going to send out my can't touch this because I assumed he was going to stay in and go for the Hidden Power Grass or something. I really kind of expected that. But no, he does a different kind of approach. So I switch back to Seismitoad, and he goes to the Stockpile. And by the way, I do some very, very ratchet moves on this first part of this video. I promise you, you're like, damn, redneck, what the hell you doing out there? Like a damn weasel in a fucking haystack, you know what I mean? But he goes for the top poison on the Toxic. He's going to get some pretty good poison damage going on right there. And I'm just like, man, I'm in a pickle right now. Can't tell if I'm going to go to first or second base. So I go for the knockoff right here and hit his leftovers off. And he goes for a Stockpile +2. So yeah, he's a bulky son gun right now. And I need to figure a plan out. I was trying to think of how I could take care of this thing. I got my old goody old Sawsbuck, but I don't want him to come out here and get hurt on the field. I didn't know what this Quagsire was capable of. It might have a Scald and Earthquake. So I go for the Intimidate on this thing to get some attack damage taken off. But the damn thing goes for Earthquake. I'm like, oh my god. Because I was going to try to set up some coils. Hopefully it was going to, like, you know, I guess you go for Recover or something. I already know its moveset, so it doesn't really matter. But I switch back to Seismitoad. I'm just kind of playing Ring Around the Rosie at the moment. I ain't got nothing going on. So this thing going for Earthquake, and I'm going to take some poison damage and the good old lefties. And it's just looking kind of... I'm just not really that well right now. I feel like it's just a stalwart at the moment. And this Quagsire is a menace to my team. But he does go for Earthquakes and try to get some more damage off. And so, it's so freaking annoying, I swear. I just don't know what to do to this Quagsire. Look at it. It looks like a damn... one of them damn crawfish or mudfish in my pond out back yonder. But whatever, I go for the Earthquake anyways, and we're just gonna Earthquake the hell out of each other's Pokemon. It's a damn fucking tsunami right now going on between water Pokemon, but you know, it's all crazy right here. But yeah, I'm actually gonna go for an Earthquake once again, and this damn thing actually has a Recover, so I'm like, oh man, this shit ain't no use. So I'm just going to take poison damage and get lefties. I'm basically just a sitting duck right now. This ain't looking too good on me. This whole play right here was pointless, though. I didn't know what this thing's moves were, so I couldn't really predict what it was going to do. But I actually decided to go to my Sawsbuck, and he goes for the Earthquake. Even though it has an Intimidate, it ain't going to do nothing to my Sawsbuck. So I'm pretty happy about that. I go for the turn, though, predicting it was going to switch out and thinking I was going for the Horn Leech. But I guess it was trying to get some damage built off. Goes for a Toxic damage. I'm like, you son gun! I'm going to have to get pissed off now. My favorite Pokemon is going to get poisoned. I ain't going to take that shit. But he goes to switches his Quagsire out to his Typhlosion. And I'm like, oh golly. We got old Fire Beast out here. Got a deer versus a badger. It's going to be an animal war. But I go for the Horn Leech anyway to do some damage. It actually does a significant amount of damage to a Typhlosion. But I'm pretty happy about that. This Sawsbuck is my best friend right here. He does some good old damage. But I actually switched this buddy out, and I end up going to my Trumpet. And what happens here is it's going to go for the Lava Plume, and with some horse doo-doo, it's actually going to get the burn off on too. So technically, this Trumpet and Swan is not going to be, you know, honking its horn anymore. So it's going to go for another Lava Plume, and I'm going to maybe get one good attack off of Hurricane. I was going to go for Scald, but I wasn't too sure if I was going to switch, but I do end up getting rid of that Typhlosion, which could have been a big old threat to my team. Like a daggum, I don't know, a raptor on a gazelle or something, I'm not sure. But it don't matter, both of us go down, so basically, it's 5v5, I believe, right now, or something like that. Goes for the Vivillon, takes that Stealth Rock damage really nicely, and then goes for the Sleep Powder. I should have swapped a Magmortar on this occasion. Probably would have been the best move, but you know, he has Vital Spirit. He'll be able to take that sleep damage and not even get put to sleep. That damn thing don't take naps in this game. So, it does get the leftovers. It's telling me he's going to heal up. This is actually a Trick's Choice Spec Grumpig, but he does go for the substitute on that thing. So I'm like, oh, okay, you're a Hurricane Quiver Dancing substitute, little son of a booger. But yeah, he goes for the Hurricane, and luckily I'm assault vested. I'm going to be able to take the damage pretty decently on this Magmor with no special defense. I go for this Flame Charge, get some damage dealt off, and I'll get a speed boost, so I'm looking pretty swell right now. This Magmor is definitely going to be a good part of this team in this battle. So yeah, it's going really nice. Hang on, I got to sneeze real quick. Oh, I hate when that happens. Phew! Oh, sorry about that, but I do go for the Fire Blast, kill that Vivillon, and yeah, eventually he's going to go to his River Rat. And I'm like, oh, dadgum, that ain't no River Rat, that's a dadgum Weasel. So I switch the hell out, go to Seismitoad, predicting that water attack, boost my HP by a pretty good, decent amount. So now I'm able to live some attacks from it. And I believe this Floatzel, I think this Floatzel's Choice Banded, I'm pretty sure, because it has Aqua Jet, so I'm assuming it's got a Choice Band on it, not a Choice Scarf. So he does switch out, knowing it's stuck, using Aqua Jet, goes to his Quagsire, and I'm like, you son of a bitch. But I do go for the knockoff again. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to do a little bit of damage, actually get a critical hit on that too. But I'm actually like, you know, I'm going to take this damage, and I'm just going to swap the hell out and go to my Sawsbuck. I believe Sawsbuck can probably, because he's basically, without that daggum Typhlosion, well, hell, I go to my Babe, I'm sorry, I go Babe Pig in the City right here. I thought I'd get the Sawsbuck, my bad. I actually have this Grumpig, though, and he goes for the Earthquake, knowing I can probably, hoping I can wake up from this damn sleep. I do, and I actually go for the Trick, which actually, I could have probably helped him a little bit, but then again, he can't go for a Recover or nothing, so I'm good. Does finish my Grumpig off. This thing probably could have helped me, but you know, he has an Executor on his team, and I'm like, I can't deal with that crap. So I do go to my Sawsbuck and go for the Horn Leech. It does manage to kill that damn Quagsire, quadruple damage to it, and get all my health back. So that's really good. That was a good play on me. I really took that daggum blue fucking ball thing out of the field. So it's looking pretty good right now, boys. Goes to his Parakeet. And I'm like, oh, heebie-jeebies, I ain't going to take care of this damn thing. So I got to switch the heck out of here and go to my Magmortar once again, knowing it's a special sweeper. Goes for the Encore and it mispredicts that switch. Goes for the Boom Burst too, though. And I'm like, dang. It actually just it lives that attack really nicely. So I go for the Thunderbolt, destroy that Chatot. Which Chatots aren't too bad. That Boom Burst is a new attack. It really helps out the Chatot and Exploud. It really does give them a significant boost in special attack. But I actually switched this guy back out, knowing I ain't going to take no damage. Go to my Draco Malfoy to get that Intimidate built off. I'm guessing he thought I was going to Sawsbuck, so he does go for the Low Kick. And I'm like, hell nah, boy. What are you kidding me? I ain't going to stay in and tolerate that shit. So he actually switches out. Then that's when I figured out he had a Choice Band, because I go for the Sucker Punch right here. So I basically wasted a turn also. But at least I know that he has a daggum Choice Band. I'm like, okay, he swapped out. So now something's definitely up. Go for that Gunk Shot. It does manage to almost kill that Executor. And he does have the Batai Berry, but I'm kind of happy that it doesn't have a Citrus Berry or nothing. It does go for the Sleep Powder. I'm like, son of a Trisket. I can't believe this shit. My daggum Cobra Snake's all poisoned up. I'm going to name this guy Cobra. I don't know. I don't care what you guys say. Draco Malfoy is a good name, but I gotta name it Cobra. But I go to Can't Touch This, go for the Psy Shock. It does manage to finish off my Magmortar. It's gonna fall to the ground and, you know, perish forever, but, you know, it does get its Batai Berry boost, which is, it's getting some special attack increase for sure. But I'm not too daggum worried about it. I do got this Sawsbuck and finish it off, so it goes for return. That Sawsbuck does manage to kill that daggum thing. And basically, I'm telling you, Sawsbucks are good, and no one uses them. I know they have like damn 7 weaknesses, but hell, they're still pretty good Pokemon. I still like it. It's a good Pokemon to use, but it does send out River Rat, and I'm like, come back, Sawsbuck, I can't take this shit. He goes for the Draco Malfoy right here, and I'm going to be like, Intimidate. So that's the whole, I'm basically using this guy as an Intimidator, so he can lower his attack. He does go for the Low Kicks, though, which is kind of cool. And, basically, I'm just gonna snooze, and this is basically his last Pokemon, so he ain't gonna last too much longer. I'm gonna Sucker Punch him here in a sec, and then, you know, get the kill with the Seismitoad. So it was actually a good old game. Casey Cameron put up a good NU match. The good old boy, he can battle, I'll tell you that. I thought he had me at the beginning of this match, but I guess he didn't. So, yeah, good old match. Seismitoad's going to take this hit really nicely from that Low Kick, and he's just going to knock his fucking ass up with this damn Earthquake. But yeah, you boys and girls, I hope you guys enjoy this battle. You'll definitely get some more battles from the Redneck Battler. I tell you that right now. Let me just go to the store and get some more whiskey in the jar, you know what I'm saying? Alright, boys. Thank you for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Yeehaw, boys. See ya.